Hi, greatest. This is Mission and Ministry led Sylvester. We'll be coming your way with the other episode and section of our broadcast that comes with network. I just wanted you to know what happens behind the scene almost every time. I have just a little news, and this is probably what one needs to be aware of. What is this that I'm trying to say? This is what you cannot do without, there are most out there who wouldn't know their own. But it's happened before, like you are told, even as repeating so many times almost every day. It's not in one season, and it's not just in a generation. This happens almost every day. So like having something repeated itself almost every time is called, forever. So when you are repeatedly experiencing something, like having something and witnessing it often and often, that is termed as what? That is termed as forever. It means that you just really experience it more than it happens in a generation, or it should happen in a day. It's like it's abnormal, even though that is how it's supposed to be. That is the term forever. Now, if you only experience it probably once in a generation, you said, "Oh, this wouldn't happen." It takes maybe once to happen, or it takes only once to show this kind of thing up there. Now, I want to tell somebody, if you claim that the Lord has given you a child or a son, what do you need to do? You need to do all things to preserve that which have been given to you. If it came out of wedlock or marriage, you must preserve it. If not, the devil would rob it and reward you other than what you were given. The devil rewarded unto you what is their portion which did not have the glory. And they will snatch the glory from you by only doing what? Corrupting it with their own. They cannot take the glory, they cannot actually take it out of hand from you, but they can actually corrupt it. Because even the names alone tells you there are many, many out there who have left their own estate and have gone into other people's kind of lifestyle that they live. And this would not encourage you to even doing this or like a way of searching for the Lord. Are you sure the Lord gave you what you claim or term as marriage? And why, if you were given, why do you throw away what is given to you? If that have been given to you, like Maria has suffered, all in the name of being a gift carried, because she had carried what gift of the Spirit of the Lord from the angels. So that is what led to Maria's suffering and the shame and all of that, that she had gone through the whole world, and she continued to what? Remain a virgin, even though after her birth, because none is compared with her unto her. Now the enemy is this, had only hire you to work for their own good, only to see the good reflect in their life upon their life. And now the reward that it can give you is that they will paint your own with evil, because they have nothing to give you other than what they can say. That is their true side. After working for them and for them, I have one reason, for they have achieved only what their goal and purpose that they think it is. But the only reward they can give you is this, to paint yours evil and tempt the side that is not theirs as though it is theirs. I want to give this as a piece of advice. I don't give advice, but all that I'm doing is what? Showing the way forward is advice. And so I don't have time to exercise any other, like I don't assign any other time to say that is purposeful. All that I'm doing is purposeful. And that is what leading the path onto what? Heavenly kingdom. And the path that leads to heavenly kingdom is what? It's righteousness. If you don't know one thing, that the Holy Scripture did say, it hammers on one thing, search the word that I was being quoted. He says, Christ who taught you about heavenly kingdom, he says that before you enter heavens, search from this. I quote it not with what book or Bible, but search. I say it's a wisdom. Whatever we speak is the light. It's a law that you must observe. He says what? Before you enter heaven, this is what you have to do. It means that for you to enter heaven, it's possible. But this is what you have to do. He says what? Unless your righteousness surpasses that of the Pharisees and the scribes, Without this, one have no condition to enter into heaven. You can go to, you can attend church service, you can do all things as you think is doing, but when you miss the right target, which is that righteousness, and that is not just righteousness, but it should be more than Canaan or the people he had led out of Egypt, the land of Mizraim or Egypt, what he had led out of unto another land. If he's saying that unless your righteousness surpasses them, unless your righteousness exceed their own, you shall have no condition to enter heaven. So heaven is a place not for the dead, but for holy people and righteous. So you cannot call yourself in because or all in the name of going to church. You can call yourself as a family, but you are not my family. My family is those that receive it and do it, and many are the things that we have not also performed. Yet somebody had done it and you are now enjoying it. Now, what are you supposed to do? That which you have not built and you are enjoying its fruit. What do? You give thanks. And thanksgiving is what? Practical. It's a part of what? Righteousness. And that shows the gratefulness of the Lord. For behind me is what? The plantation. But to show you any other thing on the short, you must look at it in this way. I have not come to show you the world what you think or understand. If I do anything of justice, you say that I am a racist. You say that I hate you. You say that I disrespect. You say that I don't obey you. You have forgotten that he whose work I'm doing is the obedience. To whatever I'm doing here is obedience. Now, if I left this out there and I show you something else that you're doing, it means that thing you are doing is not written that you may understand. But unless it happens in situation, and I tell you, you can't do this or you can do that. Is the Lord not fashioned, or is the Lord not an artist enough to shade and to cover himself and glory given unto him? If you're not a creature, you will always do this and we blame things on somebody. Look, going to church is something you wish to do. You can do that. But it doesn't make you going to church a heavenly person or product. Because you can go to church and miss the kingdom. The kingdom is me, myself. I will tell you forever and I'll tell you. I am the forever, love in eternity. I am. So I'm the one taking you to a place that you are predestined if you are that person. And you cannot reject me and receive all things in the world, but reject one thing that is the only thing that you have to receive. That is what makes it even impossible. To receive all things in the world, but only reject one person. Wow, you've missed it. I'll come back again, surely. With his word, I know you can see the good of the Lord is that he will reflect his good. Anything that is a curse, I reverse it back to that person. Anything that is what bringing you sickness, I command it under the cockcrew. That sickness will never hold you. The righteous one. And I strengthen the righteous. And the wise kings. The king, I cannot talk without mentioning his name. My glory, bring my women. I'll dwell in US. And I'll monitor my work. Because my work is a global issue. And the globe is not yet. It's the whole universe I'm talking of. I am the one who ordained. I'm the one who is the Holy One. The Virgin. But love in greatest I am. This is why I have to say, if US defends any product, you should know why. US defends the right person, not the wrong person. US does not do a thing under grass. To say that I will come and present myself to you in this picture, and then when I go behind the scene, that I change and I'm now behaving in another way of a man that is not approved of when I, come out to show you what I am. Even if I have to have any other privacy, it doesn't mean that I should do things that would break the law of what life or things that give me life still. I cannot break away from that. So let the king and the kingdom rule, not a king without a kingdom. I am the kingdom. I build a kingdom. So if we have a king, the kingdom will be welcome as the king receive it. But the king is this person I receive, so that it is his own inheritance, and I embrace also and give to him his what? Belongings. I'm the one who keep the estate of the Lord, the sanctuary. I have not defiled the system. I'm still working. US is not failed. My kingdom is never falling. Yet, all eyes seeing the things that they need. and know not that that thing which they reject is the same thing they need. That's why it becomes a spiritual battle. For you to know that I'm the person you are to give the best to is a spiritual battle. Thank you. I'll be right back after this break. And I'll join you with the other episode, a section of our product that is what? Needlework. Everything should favor you. But remember, favor is what? Is a curse. Favor is a sin. Why? Why not build when the Lord is instructing you? But I wish that somebody give me rather, somebody should waste his time, or somebody should obey the Lord and build that which I'm also supposed to build at the time it was called out for. And I should not say that I'll build, but I will trust that someone will give me that thing which I am to build, that which I didn't build. And I think I've done well. Proverbs says that it is not the right thing. You may have enjoyed it, but you have not done well. Thank you. I will join you again. So it is the kingdom I preserve. See there. Kingdom. And the great kingdom I am. The greatest. I am the greatest. I war with the whole thing without a single weapon. So I'm a winner beyond winners. I'm a creator beyond creators. Yet you don't see me create, but I show you how to live a life. That which you do, that give life. Thank you so much. I'll put it right here. 11 hours. I'm the January birth. I am the midnight birth, the star bright. And I came before the Sunday itself arrived. So I came. So the sun and I raced. And I came with my light before the sun came to testify that a new day, a new season. So I have been given what? A new birth. Not just a birth, but a new birth. Because I was born in January, in the 20th. After your Christmas, whatever, I don't celebrate it. Because it doesn't make sense in any conversation here. It just blurred it in. Shalom. Not to you, but to my righteous people. I don't speak shalom to you, but to what? The king I'm talking to and myself.